Flags are everywhere. There are flags for countries, states, and cities. Flags for political parties, companies, and universities. And every flag has a different design with different colors and symbols. But have you ever stopped to wonder why we have flags or how their designs come to be? Thousands of years ago, people didn't have flags. If you wanted to signal something to someone far away, you would have to shout really loudly or light a fire. But as humans began to settle down and form larger communities, they needed a better way to communicate over long distances. Enter the flag. The first known use of flags goes back to ancient China around 1000 years BC. Back then, flags were just pieces of cloth that were attached to long poles. They weren't necessarily used to represent an entire nation or group of people. Instead, they were used as a way to identify individuals. For example, a flag might have been used to show that someone was a member of the royal family or a high-ranking official. Flags didn't become important until much later when large groups of people started fighting wars. Flags helped soldiers tell friend from foe, but more importantly, flags also served as a rallying point or symbol of a nation or group. If your army was being led by the king himself, you might fight harder knowing that the king was depending on you. The same is true of modern-day soldiers. If they see the flag of their country flying proudly in the distance, it gives them a sense of hope and inspiration. Flags also play an important role in diplomacy. When one country sends a delegation to meet with another country, they will usually fly their flag from their building or their car. This is so that everyone knows who they are and what country they represent. Flags are also exchanged as gifts between countries. This is usually done to commemorate a special event or to show goodwill. For example, when two countries sign a peace treaty, they might each give the other country a flag to remember the occasion. But why are some flags red, white, and blue while others are green, yellow, and red? Why do flags use certain colors and symbols? Colors can evoke certain emotions in people. For example, red is often used to symbolize courage, bravery, and strength. That's why the flag of Cuba is red. White often symbolizes peace, unity, and the absence of corruption. And blue often represents freedom, the sky, or the ocean. Yellow is often used to represent wealth, justice, and Islam. Green represents nature, Islam, and sometimes freedom. Black flags often represent hard work, revolution, and authority. And red and black flags often represent courage, determination, and blood. Lots of flags also include symbols like stars, stripes, and animals. These symbols can represent important values or beliefs. For example, the star on the flag of the United States represents freedom and democracy. The eagle on the flag of the Philippines represents courage and independence. And the lion on the flag of England represents strength and power. Flags are also different because different cultures have different ways of doing things. For example, many Muslim countries have a green flag because green is the color of Islam, and many African countries have a red, green, and black flag because these colors represent the people and the history of Africa. So why are some flags more powerful than others? Why does the flag of the United States have so much power over people around the world? One reason is that it's a very simple design. It's just a red rectangle with a white star in the middle. This makes it easy to remember, and it also makes it easy to reproduce. Anyone anywhere in the world can look at the American flag and instantly know what it means. It doesn't matter if you're from the United States or not. You know that the American flag represents freedom and democracy. Another reason why some flags are more powerful than others is because of the country they represent. The United States is one of the most powerful countries in the world. So when you see the American flag, you know that it represents a strong and prosperous nation. The same is true of other flags like the flag of the United Kingdom or the flag of Japan. They represent large and influential countries. Of course, there are many other reasons why people love their country's flag. For many people, flags represent family and patriotism. If your parents gave you a flag to wave at a parade, that flag may become very special to you. You may cherish that flag because it represents your heritage and your family's pride in their country. No matter why we have flags or what they represent, one thing is for sure, we wouldn't be able to live in today's world without them. Flags help us communicate, negotiate, and build relationships with other countries. Flags help us rally together in times of war, and they help us show our support for our country and our community. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Drop a comment too, I'd love to hear from you.